Just because I'm injured doesn't mean that I don't have a shoe rotation going on. I mean, come on. Do you guys know me at all? Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Runna, and welcome back to your favorite local running community. I'm Juliana, and we are back with the shoe-eating monster episode. Like, who would have guessed? Chewy is here with us right now. We are going to be talking about my shoe rotation for when I have been injured. I almost just impaled myself on Chewy's horns. Oh no! Before we get into the episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be part of your favorite local running community every week here on Runna. I have been injured. I am currently still not running. It's been almost exactly a month since I ran last. My feet are doing better, so that's great. We're happy to hear that. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll get to start running again. We just are waiting on some imaging and some follow-up appointments and for things to just kind of work themselves out. So it's not great, but things are getting better. So hopefully I'll get back to running. The London Marathon is still in question, but regardless, during this time, I have been pulling from my shoe brain, my knowledge of shoes, and I have been curating my shoes to where I am right now, which means I'm going to the gym, I'm riding the bike, I am going on the stair stepper, I am going for walks as possible, and I am just kind of making sure that my feet are taken care of and that I'm not putting too much load on the broken toe bones. I have curated myself a variety, a sampling of shoes that I have made a shoe rotation for myself with while I have been injured. The biggest things that I have found have been helpful to me when I have been injured are having like some squish under my foot. So something like what we're going to talk about, like with the Saucony Hurricane here. We'll just start off here. Here's the Saucony Hurricane 24. This is one of the main shoes in my rotation right now. You guys have already seen this shoe on this channel, but still, having like a good amount of squish under my shoe and specifically under the toe. So that way I am just pressing into something soft with those sensitive bones. And so that way when I am walking around, there's no pain and there's not a lot of pressure that's being put on there and there's no direct impact with a hard surface. So some swish and also a really aggressive toe rocker. So something where you hit this part of the shoe and it just like whoops forward. This is the toe rocker right here. So something that, again, when you're walking and you hit this part of the shoe, you kind of just feel it roll forward for you. So again, I'm not putting a lot of like pressure on the toes. That combined with either the like higher stack shoe, which just makes the toe rocker a little bit more aggressive, or a higher drop shoe, which we're going to talk about, is definitely something that I have been kind of leaning into. So let's talk about the shoes that I have been wearing since I have been injured. The first one, we're just going to hold it in our hands right here because I've been trying to rotate my shoes through, make sure that I'm not wearing my shoes out, not wearing the same shoe all day, not wearing the same shoe every 2 days in a row. We are rotating these shoes and each one has a purpose too. Oh gosh, I dropped the shoe. Oh no. Okay, I got it back. So this one is our first shoe. This I actually like in an odd turn of events because I respect my body. Bought this shoe brand new. This is the old model, the back model of the Saucony Hurricane. The Saucony Hurricane. This is the Saucony Hurricane 24. It does have like that really nice aggressive toe rocker. It has a lot of squish under it. It's one of their stability shoes from Saucony. So it's got a really wide base to it. And I found that this one has been the most beneficial and it's not super easy to like bend either. So it's a pretty stiff shoe just because of the format and the foam and the stability elements that are in here. This shoe has been my primary recovery shoe. I bought these ones brand new. They were on sale for about like $80 on Amazon. So that was fine. It was only in this color. I call these the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Who are you writing to, Linus? This is the time of year to write to the Great Pumpkin.
Because this is kind of like a green yellow, and these are obviously very orange. I also did have a new to me, but barely used pair of Saucony Hurricanes right here that I purchased used, and these were already in my closet. So we have 2 pairs of Saucony Hurricane 24s going into the rotation right now. Now, another shoe that I added in recently, which I was interested to try out regardless, is actually the Saucony Hurricane 25. So this is the new model of this shoe. And there's a lot of different upgrades in here. The thing that I've noticed the most is the toe box isn't quite as wide as the other Saucony Hurricane, the 24. Again, it's the 25. And also the foam is a lot bouncier. And I really have enjoyed that. And I think this actually, I've been wearing this less for walking, and I'm kind of think I'm going to save this a little bit more. This has been like a limited time. Like I'm only going to spend a couple hours at its shoe because I feel like this is going to be a much better running shoe for me. And this might be my re-entry into running shoe. We're going to see. But this is a very bouncy shoe. It's got like the sidewalls on it that the Saucony Hurricane 24 has. So it like holds your foot like stably in here. The nice wide bottom, very, very stable, very stiff, really aggressive toe rocker through the front. I have really enjoyed this shoe. Again, I don't want to wear it out too much because I think I want to run in it. So that's going to be shoe number 3 out of the shoe rotation for me being injured. Shoe number 4, to kind of round out the daily walking shoes, we have the Brooks Glycerin 22. Yep, Brooks Glycerin GTS 22. This is their stability shoe. It's got the stability bars through the side. I've reviewed this shoe on the channel before. I had the blue one, the blue pair, and now I have the white pair, which is not my preference, but this was this color that was on sale. And so I got this color. It's been working out really well. This shoe has a decently aggressive toe rocker, not quite as much as the Hurricane, but it also has a 10 millimeter drop in it, which just means that this part of the shoe where your heel is sits 10 millimeters above this part of the shoe where your toe is. So it kind of facilitates that forward motion. So that way there's less emphasis and less pressure on the toes. This is definitely a little bit of a firmer shoe than the Hurricane, and obviously a little bit like closer to the ground than the Hurricane is. I mean, it's kind of hard to beat the Hurricane unless you're running like the Skyward X or something. But this shoe has been great. This is a shoe that I've added in as my toes have healed a little bit more, just because it is like slightly firmer than the Hurricane. This has been a great addition to my shoe rotation. Now, those are all the shoes I've been like rotating through when it comes to just like daily walking. When it comes to walking our friend Myrtle over there, she's sitting on the bed over there. We have had some snow up here recently, and Myrtle has been known to drag me around, and something that I'm always worried about is that she's going to like pull me over, or that my toes are going to get hurt now since I've been injured because she's pulling me in one direction or the other. So what we have for that is the Ultra Olympus 4. This I did buy used. It's pretty much in brand new condition, and this thing is also like really stiff. It does not have it's a zero drop shoe, not the best toe rocker in the front, but it does have all these lugs down here. Like, look how thick these lugs are. These lugs are huge, and it has the Vibram outsole on it. So this thing is very stable, and it's also got a huge toe box. So this thing has been perfect for walking her when the weather isn't so great, because you like stick to the ground of these bad boys, and they've been doing great on the ice and the snow as well too. So I've been really happy with these as my walking Myrtle shoe. And again, they have that nice wide toe box, so my toes aren't getting crunched up, and they do have a little bit of a toe off. So that's been very, very beneficial. To round it off, we just have a pair of Crocs slides. These I've just been wearing back and forth to the bathroom in the middle of the night if I have to go to the bathroom, or if I'm not walking in my other shoes. Just having that little bit of protection between me and the ground has been really helpful. And yes, these are Little Mermaid Crocs slides. Okay, so that is my shoe rotation when it comes to being injured. Go ahead and comment down below if you have a favorite shoe that you've worn when you're recovering from an injury, and let me know what you thought about the shoes that I have for my injury recovery. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'll get to start running again, and we'll see how that process goes. I'm probably going to try and document it. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, feelings, emotions, whatever it is. You can email those to runapod@gmail.com. And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be part of your favorite local running community every week. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Runna. Thank you for listening to this episode of Runna. This podcast is edited, hosted, and produced by me, Juliana Coughlin. Brought to you in part by the Falmouth Running Club and the Falmouth Community TV station. If you'd like to connect with us, you can find us on Instagram and on TikTok at Runnapod. And you can send us an email at runnapod@gmail.com. And our original theme music was brought to you by the one and the only wonderful Jeffrey Hutton. And keep up the great work. I'm proud of you.